gonna have to teach you guys about camera placement.
Oh.
We have 3 containers dropped out there. We have 3 containers dropped out there, but only 2 in the door, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we need
They're
the
empty.
one.
You gotta get them up.
Yeah, we need to get the other one back in the door.
Which one?
Okay.
Which one in the door?
Yeah,
The other one.
I think Andrew made it.
No, but we have Felipe drop the thing
Felipe dropped one?
yesterday. Yeah, on the side.
Oh yeah.
What is that one? Center parts too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Put that one.
Yeah. So whenever we might have to wait for that one to the end. I'm gonna have to teach you guys about camera placement.
Oh.
It's always paperwork Tuesdays.
Paperwork Tuesday, huh? Or Taco Tuesday.
No, we're paperwork Tuesdays here.
Okay, yeah, I got a lot of errands to run today.
So what do we have so far for tomorrow?
A lot, dude. Everything that we're bringing in is probably gonna pick up tomorrow. So, pretty much. I mean, not everything, but the majority of it. I'm guessing, because I know I'm gonna bring everything today. I have every bit of intentions of bringing everything today. So that all we have to concentrate tomorrow is just loading out. Yeah. That'll make things a lot easier on you guys. I guess it's my plan on that 20-footer went to crap. I'm gonna put them on something else going from the railroad. I think that's the only thing. Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, there's a lot to do today, man. There's a lot to do today.
Didn't you have 2 pieces of that?
No, just one.
That was it?
Man, it's pretty chilly out there, isn't it?
That's one of them out there.
Yeah, man. Then the warehouse, it actually is pretty colder. I think.
I asked John what was for breakfast earlier, and he was like, "Well, come out here when you get a chance." I was like, "I don't want to go out there. It's cold."
No, it's cold out there. I mean, it almost feels like it's colder out there because of like.
It's because of the concrete floor.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Concrete floor, metal building.
Thank God we're not up north like in Wisconsin. I mean, not saying anything about Wisconsin. I'd love to go one day. You know, we have people that we used to work with that live up there. I'd love to visit them one day, but man, shout out to everybody in Wisconsin, by the way. Sheboygan, Wisconsin, Milwaukee's in Wisconsin. Shit, I don't even know. I dispatch for a living, you know, and
I don't know what crap talking's going on.
You don't know where Milwaukee is?
Milwaukee, yeah.
Are you dispatching? Are you a dispatcher?
I know, that's sad, isn't it?
I'm starting to second guess something.
Man, you know how
Be
many
nervous.
You know how many towns? I tell you what, Atlanta, Texas, Paris, Texas, Rome, Texas.
What, are you trying to justify that?
I'm not saying as a dispatcher you get to see a lot of crazy names. What's a weird name?
Throckmorton, Texas.
What is it?
Throckmorton, Texas.
Rockmorton?
The Rock.
The Rockmorton?
Rock.
Cut and shoot?
Cut and shoot. Yeah.
Cut and shoot, Texas.
There's a bunch of them.
Which one else?
Well, you know what? You can actually travel all around the world here. You got Paris.
That's
We've
what I'm
got
saying.
China. We've got
China, Texas.
Atlanta. I mean, we can go everywhere you want to. France.
Yeah.
Shit, all over the place. Remember you told me that one time? You take me all over the place?
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember you had that driver go to the Alamo?
Oh my God, yeah.
So, I mean,
We were supposed to go to Alamo, Texas, and he called me from the Alamo.
Yeah. The Alamo.
Alamo, Texas.
Alamo,
is down
Texas.
south.
Yeah, it's down south by Brownsville. And he went to the Alamo. And he blamed the dispatcher.
Or take Taylor and Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas, and they're like this.
Yep.
Man, and you get that one letter off, you're screwed. It's gonna be a crazy day today. That's all I have to say about that. But I'd rather it be crazy day today and tomorrow. How they doing in Pennsylvania? You heard anything?
I don't know. I can ask Jennifer.
Yeah, just to see how this. I know they snowed in, a few days.
Yeah, they did.
Man, that snow. I don't know how they would do it. Like I like waking up to shovel yourself out to go to work. Like right here, the hardest thing we have is what? A rain, maybe. I mean, the hurricanes suck. I ain't gonna say they tropical storms suck, but compared to snow, man, I don't know. Then again, it's a pro and a con to both, I like that Rolando's getting a hang of it. At least out of those 2 ports, he still has a lot more to do. But
And he scans in his paperwork.
he's scanning
And
the paperwork.
does his trip sheet. And he turns it all in and has it all stapled together just right. Andrew trained him pretty well.
I mean, that's the only way you're gonna make it in trucking, by doing your paperwork. In reality is, the drivers that don't do their paperwork, they're the ones who have short pays, and they're the ones who have their checks wrong, and want to blame somebody else for their checks being wrong. Here's the truth. If they all did their trip sheets, you would catch it.
Yep.
There's no reason for drivers, any driver, not to do a trip sheet. I don't think so, at least.
Yep.
No, we're gonna drop the empty and pick that one up.
Okay, well, the CRSU you can't turn in until tomorrow.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's what Joel just said. I'm being told the earliest delivery date for the CRSU is tomorrow. Can you please check?
Man, that messes up the entire plan. Okay. Wow. Okay. I was gonna use that 20-foot chassis for all the other 20-footers that we have left. Now that just throws a wrench on everything. Because there's no chassis at the port. There's no 20-foot chassis at the port. And we have the 20-footer that goes to the micro place. And we have a 20-footer that comes here. And a 20-footer for Laredo. And I was gonna try to use one chassis for quite a bit of these things. Now I can't do that. Just because of one box not being ready. Man, and I had a plan for that box too.
That sucks.
I had a plan for that chassis. I really did. Cause it says cuts off tomorrow. Yeah. Okay.
Where is it, Martin?
Did I pull in? What are you saying?
Yes, I have to call everywhere.
I mean, they're hounding us yesterday about not delivering this stuff, and then we
I
tell them
know,
we're gonna be
I
there
know,
this
I know,
morning,
I know.
and all of a sudden they play dumb.
Okay, well,
We told them that we would be there this morning. Now they're playing dumb, and they're putting it off on us. That's not fair to the trucking companies. We've been communicating with these, man. What happened?
no, I was just telling them what we got going on today because I was letting them know that I don't have too much of a word yet on what antenna parts were going out because Jerry told me that he's not pushing us. He wants us to tell him what we want out of the warehouse.
Yeah.
He's unloading the paper right now. I think he said the other antenna parts is already empty, ready to go.
Okay.
So they're working on the paper. So and
Shit, boy.
yeah. So
I got Moy on the phone. I'm fucking. I have to do
What?
this shit real quick. I got mine on phone and I'm trying to get this must back to. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Moy to the warehouse. I got him on the phone right now. Moy. Okay, tengo una de Bayport, güey, que viene para acá para la bodega con nosotros, okay? This it's a 40-foot MSC Bayport coming here with us. We're gonna live unload it, or si no, I think you might drop and pick up. I'm not sure. Porque tenemos ahí, we have a box, tenemos bastantes ahí afuera. ¿Sabes qué? I'm gonna go ahead and text you the container number para que, so you at least have that, and I'll send you the dispatch right now through the e-rigs. Okay. I just texted it to you. Man, I hate when container numbers, like, all the numbers are kind of the same. Mm-hmm. You know? Because you get like, what am I seeing? What numbers? Okay, ya te lo mandé, güey. I'll send it to you right now. Okay, I'm good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, shoot. I've seen container numbers. Then sometimes that's when you gotta question it. Like when you have an MSCU, that's an MSC. But sometimes they rent a box from like Costco or from like Hapag Lloyd, or that's when, and even it might even say. I've seen extreme cases where it will be an HLBU container and it's at least boxed out to Maersk or to, you know, MSC. Mm-hmm. And if you miss it, you're going to get a dry run out of it all day long at the port, because your driver's going to go to, you know, to the Maersk empty return location instead of the Hapag Lloyd location, or the Hapag Lloyd location instead of the Maersk. And it's sometimes it's Bayport and sometimes it's Cooper's. So you're talking about two different places. Or at worst, imagine if you're gonna come down over here by 610 in the Wannesville area, like to the Roland, you know, Pro Box, EMS, turning basin area, and then that's wrong, and you gotta go back to the port, or you gotta come back from over there back. Man, it's just horrible. And then you've been in line for 3 hours, and then you gotta.
And that's when they start bitching.
That's what.
I mean, it's a individual container by container thing that you have to check, and if you don't check that, it gets you in the butt. I mean, I can honestly tell you right now that if you do not check your containers on a daily basis, on a container by container basis, you will miss something. You have to check your last few days. You have to check your first receiver dates. You have to check your cutoff dates, your size and type. Sometimes, unfortunately, they leave all of that at the end to the trucker. It has to go through the customer first, and then the steamship line, and then possibly the broker or the third-party person, and then the trucking company, and then the truck driver. So there's a chain of command that goes. And then let's just say, for instance, Lacey in this instance, she's checking a booking and she misses something. How is it her fault entirely when everybody, like, I'll give you an example. We do business with the Evans family, and I mean, we take it like a champ when we make mistakes. But sometimes you have customers, or you have people that, you know, we're used to doing things a certain way, so we get customers used to doing sometimes the way we do business. And we check everything, but when we miss something, you know, we're human. I don't think we should get punished for being human, especially with my wife, right? Mm-hmm. Right?